Ah, what a beautiful day on, surprisingly, the Hermitcraft server. Isn't that weird? It still feels weird to me. Anyway, I have done one stream where we kind of got pretty well set up here. I have an enchanted diamond pick, I have a few diamonds to spare, and here in the Crastle, I am slowly putting together an idea of what I'm going to decorate this room like. It's going to be some storage for me, temporarily at least. I still need to get the lower shield resource back, because honestly, this is a little bit much. But I have 23 diamonds now from a little bit of mining with my new pickaxe. We have Fortune 2, not Fortune 3, and honestly, I think Fortune 2 kind of a myth, to be honest. I think it's Fortune 3 or nothing, because I have not been getting as many diamonds as I was hoping to. But either way, 23 is not too bad, and we can at least start to make a full set of diamond tools. And if we're going to be leaving our mark on the Hermitcraft server while we're here, then we might as well have the tools to do it. So we can put those away. We got some boots, we got some leggings, we got 3 diamonds left over since I'm not going to need a chest plate. We've got the wings here already, and we're going to be using those for the foreseeable future. I figure we whip up a quick armor stand so that I can put my original set of armor on that. There we go, up there, and I can go and grab my iron chest plate that I made completely unnecessarily because I already had wings. But I've been getting the lay of the land in terms of shops as well. So I bought some fireworks from iJevin. I ended up buying some cooked pork chops from iJevin as well. Basically, I've been shopping iJevin so far. And I think my next stop is going to be the Enderman farm, where, whoa, okay. Are these some severed heads on spikes? Well, this wasn't in the estate agent's listing. I mean, look at all of these. Something of a rogues gallery, and I think some of them are even doubled over here. I also have I have Greg outside of the castle. But I have been swinging on down here to get to the Nether Hub from this little handy portal that's back here, and I need to go to the Enderman farm. And despite the occasional creeper taking me by surprise, so much respect for Tango putting all of this together. This is absolutely wonderful, so charming, and there are so many enchantment tables around here, even though I had to make my own to enchant my gear for the first time. So to get to the Enderman farm, we actually have to take a bit of a leap of faith down here. That takes us to the stronghold, and the Enderman farm is out there across the void. And I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the way I decorated ours on Empires, but look at this thing. This is goth dreams right here. I do love the way you can see the Enderman falling down, but they kind of have this strobing effect thanks to all the slabs. It's very cool. And thankfully, once they reach the bottom, they're all a one-hit kill, which makes it nice and easy for me to get XP this way, even though I haven't enchanted my sword yet. And then we need to head under the arch of the Gigapie's shop to this old reliable enchanting setup. And only then do I remember that I forgot to bring lapis with me. I could really do with a silk touch pickaxe as well, but I think if these enchantments turn out well enough, I might spend some of these diamonds on mending books. So let's see, the axe is going to be a nice easy one, just efficiency 4. We can probably get efficiency and unbreaking on that. Oh yeah, we got silk touch as well. Perfect, that's going to work out wonderfully. The shovel needs unbreaking, doesn't have fortune, even better. Unbreaking 3 on the leggings, they can be basically anything. Fire protection is okay. Smite 4, okay, not great. Not great after all. And protection 3 on the helmet, I think I'll take it. We'll disenchant the sword. We've still got 35 levels. That means a couple more rerolls. Looting 3. Bane of Arthropods, but look at the rest of the stuff on that sword. Can I still put sharpness on this?
Mr. Riffs.
Joel!
Mr. Riffs.
Joel Smallish Beans! Good to... What on earth's happened to your ears?
Oh, these are... I'm cute now. I've gone away from the sexy brand, and now I'm going for adorable.
Well, it's working for you, I gotta say. How you doing?
How are you so kitted out?
Oh, I've done a bit of mining. I ended up doing a bit of an early game grind out there in the wilderness of Hermitcraft, and I've come up with pretty much full diamond stuff. Obviously, the wings were given to me by Rendog, but everything else is pretty legit now.
Oh, nice. Well, I've got my wings from Green. The armor, don't ask where it came from.
Okay, I won't.
It came from somewhere. I don't know where.
All right, I'm tapping.
I didn't steal it.
I'm tapping my nose. Yeah, I can keep a secret. It's fine. Yeah, so if you want to get a little bit more oriented around here, I kind of know the lay of the land by now. It's very strange.
A recap in real life?
More or less, yeah. Like it's weird actually being here because I've seen where everything is, but obviously people will cut between different locations and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know where all of that is in relation to everything else. So yeah, it's so crazy. It's so bizarre. Do you have food, by the way? Because I've got tons of pork.
I've got 10 cookies and that's it. I'm ready to go after that.
If you go to like the shop next to the giant slimy pig in the sky, the place next to that is iJevin's pork shop, and it's like 4 stacks of pork chops for a diamond. So it's pretty cheap. And I've got a couple spare. I was actually going to swing by Impulse's enchanted bookshop. It's the big building with the amethyst roof over here, so it's pretty central.
Okay. I spent ages looking around the shop yesterday. couldn't find anything. I found slime. Don't need
Yeah,
slime.
you don't need slime for anything, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff on this server.
There's too much, if anything. Like, they should have less stuff overall, but this is where all of the enchanted books end up. So I'm actually going to browse before I buy, just to make sure I can actually put sharpness on this sword, because I'm not sure if I can do that once it's got...
arthropods on it. I'm not sure you can.
Yeah, no, I can't just replace it with a higher level enchantment. That sucks. I really wish they'd change that.
Do you know what? I was thinking, right? We need somewhere to settle down as the Empire's lot.
We really do. Yeah, we need like a permanent home on this. Well, a permanent, I don't know, but some kind of sweeping edge 3. Come on, give me something good. I got looting 3 on that one, sharpness 4. Oh, thank heaven. Okay, so I just need to put unbreaking, mending, and literally everything else on this sword, but at least I have looting and sharpness. That's fine.
All right. Well, I found a little bit of a location that we could go to. I can't remember where it is, but it's a big donut of snow.
Oh,
do you know where it is?
like
Have you seen it?
The crater? I think it's up this way. Yeah, I kind of see it because I'm staying at the castle right now, and I think it's kind of sort of on the way there. If we go behind the giant eagle over on the shoreline over here, I think it's this way.
This is lovely.
This is what you were talking about.
Yeah. And it's kind of cozy in here. You got all this beautiful mountain drop in the background, and Christmas is coming up. The snow.
Right.
Good.
Yeah. No, I like it. We could start a kind of like winter empire here, I guess. Like if it's going to be the Empire's outpost on Hermitcraft, then we can really transform this place, I think.
I've already put down the Christmas tree. It's very small at the moment.
the tree. I think I get the sense that this tree, with the power of lore, is gonna be quite large by the end of this.
If I'm involved and you're involved, the two main lore guys.
We are the team lore on this.
Team lore. This tree is gonna be. I don't want to say too big because then people's expectations will get high, but it'll be bigger than this.
Yeah, we'll get a few people involved and we'll see how big it can get. There's a chest up there. I'm kind of wondering if there's anything else that we can pilfer from the surrounding area. There's obviously lots of spruce wood around.
I think it was a dark oak forest. You look at the biome.
Oh, all right. There's just loads of lava in here. Well, I guess they can turn this into a volcanic crater once it's done being Christmas. Then maybe.
Oh, there's some more chests over here. I did notice earlier as well. Bears did this.
All right, well, maybe we should beware of them.
There's lots of dark oak wood.
Oh, I tell you what, we could make some good use of that. I'm going to grab the torches and stuff as well, because we'll probably need to light this area up. But yeah, I'm thinking we can get to work down here and make this pretty special. Look, there's some red concrete in here. There's some really green grass. It's already looking like Christmas colors to me.
Beautiful. I can't wait. We'll have to tell everyone else.
Yes, yeah, we'll get the word out to the other empires, and we can turn this place into something pretty special.
I'm going to get terraforming it first, I think, after I've got some tools.
Yeah.
Maybe make it a bit flatter. There's a bit of a rift in the way, but once that's done...
Rifts seem to be the theme of the last little while, it seems like. But yeah, we can paper over ravines like this, no problem. Well, I've been doing a little bit of terraforming over here, as Joel suggested, just trying to flatten out some of the landscape and create a more gradual incline. I kind of want to have winding paths leading up around here and have little kind of alpine houses up around here, but I'm starting on something that's going to be a bit more of a, I don't know, maybe closer to a Santa's workshop vibe. I haven't really decided yet, but I just love the combination of red concrete and the dark oak around here. I think that's looking kind of nice. It kind of feels like a gnome's cap right now. And there's somebody in the sky, but that doesn't look like Joel. Is that Xisuma? Ahoy up there! Hello! He's coming into land. Hello, I can't hear you. Are you muted?
This mod, man, I don't know why it keeps...
Oh, no.
It started when I went onto Empires, and now it's messing up on Hermitcraft. I don't understand. Well, I'll say it again. Welcome to Hermitcraft.
Oh, thank you so much. No, it's a pleasure to be here, and I hope you don't mind. But we've started on a little empire of our own over here. This is the lore tree planted by Joel Smallish Beans, and around this we're going to be building a kind of we'll call it a winter empire, something of maybe a little bit of a Christmas land up here in the mountains.
That sounds amazing. I can see you cleared out all the trees. This thing used to be covered in dark oak.
This wasn't even us.
Started over here.
Apparently, bears did this according to one of the signs up there. We're just reaping the benefits. There's a whole bunch of dark oak wood that's just been collected up there. So evidently somebody had plans for this place and then abandoned them, and we're happy to take over at this point.
Fair enough. Glad to have you here. This sounds like an amazing project opportunity. I see you gotten straight to start. Do you need anything like materials, builds, all that kind of stuff? Right?
I tell you what, some mangrove would work wonders on this roof. I want to mix in some woods type stuff to make it look like there's paint and stuff that's rubbed off. But overall, I think I've got a decent set of diamond tools now. I can probably gather up a decent amount of stuff, but as stuff occurs to us, we'll probably be able to let you know.
Yeah, I would say always ask, because there's probably a farm for that.
Oh,
right?
I bet there is. Yeah, yours has been established for a little bit longer than ours, so you got materials coming out of your ears by now.
Now, do you have an ender chest lying around here?
There is one over there by the resource chests. I don't have a silk touch pick yet, so I can't pick one up and take it with me. But over there on the other side of the gap in the landscape, there is one.
I'm a little short on rockets, and I happen to know where there's some mangrove wood. Oh no, I'm out of rockets.
I have some, but they're back at the castle right now. I've not been keeping anything in the ender chest just in case I lose it.
I can't take any from you. You just got here.
Well, I've been buying some. Like, I'm participating in the economy, at least. I know where the rocket shop is.
If I go get some rockets, I'll go pick you up some mangrove wood. How about that?
That would be a tremendous help, X. Thank you so much. And he's back. That was fast.
I'm back. I thought it would be cool to show you, like, where the mangrove wood is. Like, basically someone left some at my base, so if you want to know how to get to my base, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The original entrance doesn't actually go into the base anymore, so it's a little bit silly, but I'm sure you probably wanted to see the skull, so I can show you how to get there.
Happy to have a tour.
Yeah, so someone left me a shulker box.
Oh,
Booger on the nose.
That's great. And yeah, no, definitely hard to miss this once it comes into view. Wow.
So take what you need.
Oh, perfect. That's great. Oh gosh, I have so much stuff in my inventory right now. I'll take a couple of stacks, and at least I know where it is if I need to come back for some more.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna chuck it inside my my base. So to get in there, you got ender pearls?
I do.
If we ender pearl into the side of the eye, it's so terribly designed. I just wanted to build a giant skull. There's a bit of a jump scare here.
Oh, I heard the sensors going off, the shriekers. Yeah.
Someone's built a black rabbit. What is this?
We're just discovering all of these weird things that have occurred since you've been gone.
Rabbits are jumping around. What?
His name is apparently Gilbert. At least he's got a name tag.
I don't understand.
This seems like it was either a dare stick situation or one of those King's challenges that's like leave somebody a parrot named Clive or whatever they were, you know?
Yes, that'll be it. That makes sense. I was half wondering if it were a trap, if there were TNT in there or something.
I mean, there might still be. I'm not gonna put it past anybody.
Let's not get too close.
The one thing I really like about this, though, is somebody's managed to use string for aesthetics here because there's 2 string on either side for the whiskers. And that's actually really clever.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I thought it might be part of a trap, like you get close to it and it sets something off.
You're too paranoid, and that's the problem. Like you've spent too long on this server around people who will trap cute things like bunnies.
I've been pranked one too many times.
I'm sure.
So you used to like fling yourself down there to get into the base, but that don't work anymore.
Down the spinal column, yeah.
So we can just use the nether to sort of hop in.
Oh, look at that.
Here we are.
Instantaneous vertical transport. And this is... You'd never know that there was a giant skeleton directly above us.
I know, right? It's such a departure from what I was originally going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That whole concept just didn't work out. The rib cage, like flying through it, is just pants. And,
yeah, fair enough.
Gave up on it basically and started this. So if ever you need resources and I'm like, hey, we got that, it's just down here. So you come through the portal, drop down, and then you're in the spot with all the chests, all the storage.
It's all so beautiful, so well organized.
Down here's the ribcage, so feel free to go explore that whenever you like.
Yeah, for sure.
That is sort of the grand tour, because there's just the ribcage, this room, and then the little space up above, and that's kind of it.
It is pretty grand, though. For a grand tour, I think you've done well. It's really cool seeing all of that stuff. You've got a lot of copper around this place.
Oh yeah, that's because I got a copper farm, as you know.
Yeah, and
I showed you how to do that.
you've incorporated this very well into the aesthetic of the place. Well, back on Empires, we were talking for a little while about me potentially rebuilding my copper aging facility here on Hermitcraft.
Yes.
So
that is a wonderful idea.
Would you like me to do that? Because if you've got all of the supplies, if you've got all the resources and stuff that I can put it together, and I'm sure there's like raid farms for redstone and all of that kind of stuff, right?
We've got all of that covered. I've also probably got more copper than you can imagine what to do with.
Right,
you know?
Yeah.
So if you follow me this way, I have actually been working on clearing out an area for this, and it's still new to me. I think we go up here to the other side, and then down over this way.
Oh, see, there is more to this. You were saying that was all there was to see, but there's cocoa bean farms back here and everything.
Yeah, there's like this is a whole little area, I guess, with a bunch of little things hooked up to it, but nothing spectacular. This staircase will lead us down. This mountain range, by the way, is massive. If you
Yeah.
press F3, you'll see you're actually like way above 128.
Yeah, we're at 145 on the y-axis, and I'm like, it feels like we should be really deep underground at this point, but that's the illusion of going through the nether as well, I guess.
Yeah, totally. You feel like you're underground, that we're way above sea level. And as you can see, I've started to clear out like a giant ceiling area. So we can just like dig this down, and then we'll have plenty of space to build a mega copper aging contraption.
Oh, heck yes. This is what I've wanted to do for a while, because it's always the scramble of getting resources together in survival, and I always build this on empires where we don't always go in for, like, mega farms right out of the gate.
Yeah.
So, like, having the freedom to do all of this stuff, still in survival, but with enough resources that it feels like creative mode, I feel like it'll be a lot of fun doing that.
We've got to dig first, though. That's the thing that I'm concerned about. I plan on just live streaming and grinding and chatting and waffling away and just, you know, chipping away at getting it done.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm happy to pitch in and help with that. Right now, my pickaxe only has efficiency 4. Oh, no, wait, it has efficiency 3. I didn't even realize. So I do need to do a little bit of upgrading, still a little bit more diamond mining and whatnot to do. But if I can throw together an efficiency 5 pick, or you've got one that you can lend me, I'll be happy to help out with this.
Here we go. Take those.
All right, this is a down payment on the...
Have a field day.
All right.
Have a field... Yeah, like, this is, you know, you're helping me build this big contraption. Have a field day over at the shop and get kitted up, and you'll be golden.
This is my budget now. All right. Well, the diamond block you gave me when we all popped in through the rift initially, I ended up placing it in the throne room of the Crastle, and then I didn't have any tools to dig it back up again, so I've just left it there now. So that's
you can grab it now though. That's good.
maybe I should go back and grab that as some extra budget. But yeah, thank you so much for that. That's really handy. And I'll probably go and buy an ender chest from somewhere so I can keep all of these resources straight, because right now it's just a pain having an inventory like, oh, you've got one for me. Fantastic.
Always keep ender chests in your ender chest.
Yes. Well, now I'll need to go and buy.
Oh, don't place it down.
I'll need to go and buy a silk touch pick so I can pick this up again, or maybe you can.
I'll mine it for you though.
Yeah. No, I'll keep some of the extra resources in here for now. I'll keep the diamonds on me just in case I can't get back to one of these. And then, yeah, that'll do, I think. All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing this space expand and looking forward to filling it with redstone machinery. I'll leave you to it, but let me know when you're digging this place out. I'll be happy to help. Oh, fancy seeing you here.
Hi, Pixlriffs. How are you?
Hi, ImpulseSV. I am very well.
Have you come to shop?
I have indeed. I've been, been patronizing this establishment for a while, actually. I've got myself a decent set of diamond tools now.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm in the market to upgrade because it turns out this one only has efficiency 3 and fortune 2, and neither of those are good.
Yeah.
So I decided I should probably do some upgrading. But I need to get Silk Touch on the go. I'm helping Xisuma dig out a big area now. I probably want to get Silk Touch on a shovel. There's a whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
But
my goodness.
Xisuma has given me a budget because I'm helping him build like another copper aging machine on this server now. So
nice.
I have a handful of diamonds to spend, so I'm looking to cash some of those in here.
Sounds good. Am I out of stock on anything that you've seen that you need? Because that's why I'm in here, actually.
I think
on it.
the only one that seemed like it was getting low was sharpness when I was looking before, but I think I'm good for that. So most of these seem like they're pretty well in stock. I'm noticing a few royal emeralds here and there, and I'm like, well, that's gonna have to set up some kind of exchange.
I'm gonna go burn those, actually.
It sounds good.
Apparently, I just remembered, like, I can't exchange them because the diamonds that they were in place of are all gone. Missing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. That's a mystery that has yet to be solved, and
exactly.
We need to put on our detective glasses and figure out who done it.
We can do it. We can. Well, with the help of the Empire's peeps, maybe we can get to the bottom of that.
We are known for investigating things, poking our noses where they don't belong. So we'll see what we can manage. Yeah. Efficiency 5. Go down to treats. Should I just hand these diamonds over to you so that you don't have to check all of the barrels again?
Taking notes of what I need to restock.
All right, there you go. There's 2 for an efficiency 5 book.
I became aware of the fact that there are now like almost twice as many customers on
Oh,
the
yeah.
server, so I have
Yeah.
to I really have to keep stock up now.
Oh, Unbreaking 3 is another one that I will probably need because I got that on.
Oh, it is gone.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one's totally
All
out of stock.
That
And
will
that's
be stocked in like 30 minutes. I will
That's-
get right on that.
basically always the book that I have the hardest time getting out of like an enchantment table or villagers or whatever. Like me and Unbreaking 3,
okay.
we don't always get along. But let's see what else I need. Oh, I really need to. I'm
Did you
gonna
need
just.
Lava Walker at all, or are you good on that?
I would love that, but I'm not going to spend too much time in the Nether, so I think we can. I can wait for you to restock, basically, if you've.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someday I'll get. I mean, my villager had an unfortunate accident.
I
that-
know,
that
so
was triggering the Lava
tragic.
Walker, so-
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
that's
might have
really
to
bad.
Wait on that.
Like days since last workplace accident, you know. Gotta reset the sign every so often. Let's see what else I
Ooh,
need.
protection 4. You probably need that across your gear, right?
I've got fire protection and blast protection on the leggings and the boots, and I know that's probably not gonna
Okay.
protect me from everything, but I've got protection regular on the helmet. So yeah, I did some table enchants, and those turned out okay.
Okay.
I'm off to
All
enchant
right, well,
this
let
pickaxe.
me get the unbreaking squared away. I will message you
Perfect.
when it's ready to go,
Great stuff.
and it shouldn't take too long. I'll go take care of that right now. Actually, I'm kind of itching to get over to the industrial district. I forgot what I was doing over there.
yeah. I mean, you got a lot of memory to refresh. Well, welcome home, I guess, because
Thanks.
like obviously it's been quite the time having you guys on Empires, but I'm sure you're
Yeah.
happy to be back in familiar surroundings once again.
Yeah, it feels so good. All right, man, I'm gonna go stock, and good luck with your big project with the Xisuma.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll totally stop playing this for you.
He ain't ready. He ain't ready for what I have planned. But anyway, let's get to re-enchanting some of this stuff. I got efficiency 4 and breaking 3, so we just need to add efficiency 5 to that, or double up on that. We need to add silk touch to it, and we need to add fortune 3 to this guy. But I'm thinking I need to re-roll a bow until I get something a little bit better. I already have infinity on a bow thanks to a couple of re-enchants, but I could do with something a little more powerful. You know what, that fits the bill. I think I like that quite a lot. Let's swap that in and get rid of this infinity bow. You know, I'll drop that in there just in case anybody feels like topping that up. Let's throw those two together for the silk touch pickaxe. We'll put fortune 3 on this one. We'll get mending for that as well, and I can finally use an ender chest. So I'm thinking 3 more mending books for the silk touch pick, the axe, and the shovel. Plus efficiency 5 to cover up the efficiency 3 on my fortune pick, which yes, is called this pick on Hermitcraft. So naturally this one is going to be called My Name is Pixlriffs. Our writer is Zloy XP. And I have to work on which of the bow or the shovel works best for captions on this video were provided by Liara, but I think I'm probably still going to rename my sword this week on Hermitcraft, just in case I kill somebody with it, because that's going to be a hilarious death message. And now I'm fresh out of XP to put mending on the shovel, but I think that is money well spent. And the last thing I think I'll need to be really set up on this server is some shulker boxes, which I've been reliably informed, unless the shop has moved, which it doesn't look like it has, are over here at Impulse's little pop-up shop, and it is 1 diamond block for 16. And it looks like I'm in luck. There are still some left around. So let's make a few diamond blocks, and let's grab half a stack for 2 diamond blocks in there, and now I should be able to make 16 shulker boxes. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. I feel good about this now. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm so happy. Loosely speaking, this is going to be the valuables shulker. That one's going to be wood and other building blocks, and the rest of these are all empty for now. And they have this shulker box tooltips mod on Hermitcraft, which is actually kind of cool. I'm very excited to try using that for a bit. But now with efficiency 5 on both these pickaxes and enough shulker boxes that I can gather some stone, let's go help Xisuma out clearing out that area. Okay, I think she missed me. Gem is off to kill beef, but she was looking for me earlier. Now to consult the directory and remind myself where Xisuma's base was. Xisuma's base north 1. Okay, so that's around here? Ah, we're back. Okay, and I believe the area he'd marked out for the copper aging facility was over this way. So happy he's got all the haste beacons set up down here already. This should be a cakewalk. But you know what? I think this maybe deserves a time lapse. And at long last, it is done. Or at least the first stage is done, at least, because we have a very large open space here underneath Xizuma's base on the Hermitcraft server, and I think we're probably going to tidy up the floor a little bit. Going to get rid of the diorite patches and the ores and everything that we could remove from this area, just so the entire thing is one big grey stone box. The whole thing went very smoothly, except for the fact that I died on that staircase at one point, and Xisuma had his camera account loaded in, so I ended up losing a bunch of my stuff. But that's not the biggest deal. We ended up bouncing back. The Hermitcraft server is full of places that I can get hold of some decent gear, so while some of my equipment may not look exactly the same, I think I actually lucked out on getting better enchantments on some of it. Between myself and my Twitch chat, we also settled on captions on this bow were provided by Liaro, which I think is pretty good. Blame Twitch chat for that one, they are geniuses. But with this whole room dug out, we can finally begin phase 2, and phase 2 is looking pretty great. What I have here is basically a 13 module per side version of David the Copper Aging Machine. And I made a couple of aesthetic tweaks to the one that we have on Empires, and I might actually have this one embedded in the floor. It's just that if I do that, the floor turns pink, which is kind of distracting for the video. The idea is that players will load in the copper on these magenta glazed terracotta blocks, possibly the only good use of magenta glazed terracotta that I've ever found, and they'll be sent down the room to either side, at which point somebody will be able to AFK in roughly the center of the room, and all the copper blocks will be able to age at once. And trust me, this isn't even the largest David can go. I ended up looking into this, looking at the random tick range that is possible in Minecraft, and random ticks happen in a 128 block radius around the player, but it's confined to chunks. So if you take the diameter of the widest part of that circle that it's possible to build these in, it is possible to have 21 David modules side by side, each aging 18 copper blocks for a total of something like 750 copper blocks aging all at once. I think this room will do about 430. The one on Empires does 180, so there's clearly going to be a few changes here, but I think it's going to be a delight to build this thing on the Hermitcraft server under Xizuma's place. And I'm pretty sure he has all of the resources, or knows where we can get all of the resources, that we could build this entire thing right now. But that's obviously going to take a little while. We might end up doing it on streams or on a video or something, but I think that's where we're going to leave this episode from the Hermitcraft server. Folks, thank you so much for watching this episode. My name has been Pixlriffs. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you folks soon. Take care. Bye for now.